Hi, this is Ray with SGIA, and it's time for today's Tech Tip Tuesday. Hi, here we are with today's Tech Tip. We're going to talk about two quick things, but the first one is this, we're talking about dye sublimation printing, and you'll see this line that's running down the side of the print. In the RIP, I set it up to print this line, a little bit of cyan, actually 10% of cyan, magenta, yellow, and black as it prints, so that no matter what I'm printing, I'll always have every nozzle firing as it goes back and forth, which is going to help me prevent from getting nozzle dropouts over the course of my print. But my real issue here is this grid. So I created a file with 1-inch grids, and I set it up to be the size of the platen on my heat press. If I were doing a roll calendar press, I would have set it however wide my calendar was, whatever the width of the fabric that I'm going to be pressing. And then I went and took a piece of fabric. This is what I happen to be using, though I would do it for every fabric that I was using, and I pressed it. And when I measure the original, which is 15 by 19, right? So I measure my original, and then I come to my fabric, I notice that it shrunk, and it's 98.3% of what I expected. Now you might say, well, is that really that big a deal? If I were doing a 10-foot soft sign, or think of an SEG, which would silicone edge graphic for a backlit, this would be a real problem for me. Over 10 feet, I'm going to lose 3 inches. So the solution for this is to go into your RIP software, and every RIP software has the ability to do this, and let it know what that shrinkage is on your fabric so that it will compensate for it, so that my 10-foot sign comes out to be 10 feet. And that's today's tech tip.